We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Gregory Polanco is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Contreras. And he makes the throw to first. Polanco is retired, and there's one away. Standing in, Craig Gentry. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side. And as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Way out in front. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. So striding forward now, Chris Davis. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Ben Gamble.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he set down for the first out.
Left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night. So now you elevate out of the zone. And you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's in at second base with a first inning double. So stepping in, Chris Bryant. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Swing and a liner. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So striding in, Wilson Contreras. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Chopped weakly to the left. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Tapper up the line. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Manny Machado now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty, and that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Now here it comes. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And there's ball two now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zobrist onto the grass, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Rizzo is there for it, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Ben Zobrist. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Shortstop, Ben Zobrist.
Swinging a soft liner. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Here's Javier Baez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Zobrist rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Baez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Albert Almora is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Ground ball right side. Scope has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tommy Pham. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. And that's through into left, a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Here's Chris Bryant now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Machado has it. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the. At the plate, Johnny Givotella. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Givotella.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
1 ball, no strikes.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. 3-2 now. Wellington Castillo, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Takes this the other way to right. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. Here's Jonathan Scope now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year, and he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Wilson Contreras.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. A runner at first with no outs here. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The shortstop, number 18.
Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. He singled his last time up. Hit to third. To second for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and here's Gregory Polanco. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Gregory
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Gregory Polanco goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Craig Gentry stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Gamble makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A cold strike on the inside corner. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up. Digging in for his second at bat, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. McCutcheon is right there, 1 down. Striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. On the ground, softly towards second. Scope has it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground, but foul.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's Manny Machado now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Manny Machado.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away.
Pedro
into the windup and the pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Pham coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Ben Gamble.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Sent on the ground out to second. And he's retired, one away. Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Pham. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Swing and a liner. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's Chris Bryant now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line, and he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side. Ready for another chance? Johnny Giavotella. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Johnny
A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Johnny Giavotella goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Wellington Castillo stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, results are not going to be very positive.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Wellington Castillo is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Anthony Rizzo.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Gentry moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The shortstop, number 8.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Here's Javier Baez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Machado is there. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Here's Craig Gentry, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Well, Matt, we're talking about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Swings through the slider there.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. And he will strike him out. 10 now. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Striding in once again, Albert Almora. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Stepping in, Ben Gamble. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
McCutcheon is there. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Pham. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Michael Gibbons takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Michael Gibbons.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Line towards center field. McCutcheon is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd. Settling in now, Manny Machado. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Fastball that just misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Pedro Alvarez.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he is in there. Ready once again, Andrew McCutcheon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
McCutcheon.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
Third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Johnny Giavotella. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runners on first with 1 down. Running now is McCutcheon. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. The 0-2 delivery. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Bryant now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 44.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The shortstop.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Machado. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Wellington Castillo will be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Stepping up now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now a flare out toward right center. Gamble ranging forward, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Pham moving forward, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now. First offering on its way. Craig Gentry stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Soft liner toward short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is thrown out trying for the double, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here. Into the box, Chris Davis. Koji Uehara gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Manny Machado now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Pham going back on it, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So stepping in, it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left no runners on base. Time for the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.